So big update on the build. It's pretty much complete. I got all the oil in. I had to go back to stock on the clutch master cylinder, only because Blocks Racing was just giving me a real hard time on honoring the fact that the clutch master cylinder went out in like freaking a year. Not even that, maybe less. But I was having issues with the timing. I finally got that situated. All I need to do is just go tomorrow morning, because it's already nighttime. But I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go pick up a battery and get fuel, because I think I only pumped like a gallon the last time I tried to start it up, and I'm pretty sure that thing's all messed up. So we got coolant, oils in the transmission. Pretty much it's ready to see if we can get it to crank over. But for the night, I ordered new headlights, so they should be here tomorrow. But I kind of hated how this looks. It's just all ugly, and I know nobody's gonna see it, but I kind of just don't like how it looks. So I picked up some gloss enamel, and I'm just gonna give it a once over, and then that's what I'm gonna do tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna get new headlights coming in, so I think it should look good. And then all I'll be missing is just getting a new front bumper to tie it all in. And then, oh excuse me, I just had dinner. But you know, hopefully we could get this thing to crank over tomorrow, or at least give us some signs of life. But hopefully I'll show you guys the progress in this video and see where we're at. But let's get this bar knocked out. Let's take these headlights out. If you guys have never taken the headlights off of an EK, it's just 3 bolts. It's one right here that bolts up to the fender, right here. And then you have just a 2 on top, and then all you have to do is just remove your light bulbs. And then that should just pop right off. So I'm probably gonna mask all this off when I spray all this, but that's pretty much it. But you can see that these are just all beat up. So yeah, I think it's time for new lights. So I can't wait for this to come in tomorrow. So at first I don't want to take these bars off, just because I wasn't sure if I took them off it would just throw it all out of whack, because I never taken this off. But I see that there's a bar under here that'll basically align everything and bolt right up. So I'm going to take this off, and I'm just going to respray these. I'm just going to give it a quick little sand, clean, and that's it. But yeah, and then I'm just going to mask everything off so I don't get any little overspray or nothing. But it should be a quick little job, I hope. So let's take these off and start getting everything masked off. So everything's pretty much just all masked off already. Not the best masking job, but it'll do the job. And then I just throw a blanket over right here, the engine bay, so I don't get no overspray. I'm just gonna use some Krylon paint, but for now I'm just gonna sand it real quick, give it a nice little sand job on the top with some water, and then I'll just shoot it over. It should be a quick little job, but it should look good. So like I said, I just gave it a little light sanding. It got a lot of the gunk and dirt off. I already wiped it down a few times with water, and now it's time to lay down the first couple coats. And then the bottom surprisingly didn't need that much work, just like one pass and it was good. So I'm gonna start laying down the spray, the Krylon on this. Krylon or Rusto on this one should look good. So lay down a few coats. I think I'm still gonna do one more, but it's looking really good. A lot better than what it was. And then I got one of the brackets already sprayed, so a lot nicer. So I think this will look all nice, once I put the headlights on and everything. Even though I don't have a front bumper, it'll look nice, clean, and organized. I don't know, I kind of want to do it down here, but I don't think it matters at this point. I think it's just maybe a good cleaning and sanding, and that should be it. But I don't know, but for now I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna drop one more coat on here, and then that should do it. And then I'm gonna do the other bracket, and that should do it. And I'm gonna just let them sit overnight before I put them back together. So I'm gonna finish that up. So pretty much this is all done up. I applied the last coat, and it looks super good. It looks super matte. you know, I really like how it looks, and it's just something that was bugging me for a long fucking time. So now it's done, and then the brackets are looking good. Just gotta let them dry. I'm gonna let them dry overnight before I even try anything, since, you know, tomorrow I gotta go pick up that battery for the car. Right now I have my battery in the trunk, but I think for tomorrow, while we're trying to crank the car over, I think I'm just gonna put it on the passenger side floorboard, just so it could be closer to everything. And I gotta redo the wiring that goes to the trunk setup, because I used the wrong type of wire. I used the speaker wire when I did it, so I'm gonna use a 2-gauge welding wire the whole way over. But for the time being, I'm just gonna set it up over here on the floorboard. I'm gonna bring the negative cable to the floor, and then just see if it'll crank over, and then see where we're at, see if we got any leaks, anything. And then my head, like I said, my headlight should be here tomorrow, but tomorrow morning I should catch you guys up, and then we'll pick this up when I'm going on my way to pick up the battery. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Also, I want to give a big homie shout out to my homie Alex. He actually hooked me up with the Mishimoto coolant overflow. I had the Rywire one, but for some odd reason it just wasn't convincing me. So I really love how that Mishimoto looks. It just kind of flows with everything. It's nice and tucked away. And you know, I got the downstar bolts finally to bolt all this down, because I put a new valve cover gasket. But so that's good. That's when I threw in all the oil and everything. I should have recorded it, but I figured that there was no point. I am probably gonna get the downstar firewall plugs, but that's gonna be for a while. But for now, I think I'm gonna go to Honda and pick up the OEM rubber ones, and then just throw those on there. And then that should be it. We should be good at crank over. But again, Alex, thank you for the the coolant overflow. I really appreciate it, bro. It's a super cool piece to have in my engine bay. Thanks, brother. If you guys don't know Alex, he's the one that runs the Enjoy Life Drive Slow page. I believe I'll put his IG right here, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. So thanks, Alex, dude. I really appreciate it. Good morning. So I'm on my way right now to pick up a new battery for the Civic, and this place I go to is called California Battery, and I've been going to them for a few years now, and they refurbish batteries, and they actually last quite a while. So I've always gone to them when I need a battery. Instead of paying like $100 and something for a new one, I just pay $35 and get a refurbished one, and it's actually really good. It lasts like quite a while. So I'm on my way there right now. I'm gonna pick up a battery. I gotta go. I brought my gas canteen so I can pick up some fuel, and then I gotta go take my nephew to go get a haircut. But after that, we're gonna try and crank it over and see where we're at. So let's go pick up this battery. So the battery is in, fuel is in. I just checked, and we have power. Check engine light's gone. I just have a battery light, but we can fix that later, which I don't think is an issue. But I've tried cranking it over a few times already, and we have an issue with something. It doesn't want to crank over, so I'm either gonna check the timing or just make sure my firing order is okay for my fuel, because it feels like it might be a fuel issue, only because I give it gas and it kind of wants to turn over, and then it just stops, and then it just kind of backfires. So either it might be the timing one, or it might be a fuel issue. So I'm gonna check my injector plugs to make sure everything's okay, from cylinder 4 all the way to cylinder 1, and then we'll give it another shot, and then we'll triple check timing, and I'm gonna tear apart the timing again to make sure that all the marks are on point, and then we'll give it another shot and we'll go from there. FedEx just came by. Bam! New headlights. So I'm gonna take a little break from the timing and all that, and then slap these bad boys in and see how these look. I love how these look. These are just the chrome housing ones, so they're gonna look fucking amazing. Let's give it a shot. I also forgot that when I was doing the shaving and all that on the engine bay, I shaved one of the holes for the headlight. So I'm gonna punch that out right now and rethread it so I could finally have it, you know, bolted down how it's supposed to go. But that was something I've been meaning to fix for a few years now, so might as well do it now. So far so good. The lights are looking amazing. They're just a big like difference from where they were. Love them. All bolted up. I even bolted up the I guess what you would want to call the bumper guides. But man, just painting them made a big difference. And then even just the headlights, like god damn, those are gorgeous. Like such a good investment. And it'll look a lot nicer once the fenders are painted. But let's knock out the other side and see how it looks. Headlights are all bolted up and wired up. Damn, man, such a big difference from where they were. I should have just done this a long time ago, but I love it. And then once I put in the grill and then the bumper and then get the fenders paint matched, it's gonna look amazing. But so glad I did this. So glad I purchased the all chrome housing. Headlights, I love them. Really good. It's gonna look all nice once it's all put together. So I'm gonna start tackling this. I already checked the firing order on the injectors. Those are correct because it should go. I believe it's yellow, blue, red, brown. So that's correct. I'm gonna start checking to see if I'm getting spark to all four, and then go from there. And then but I still suspect that it might be the timing. That's probably gonna be my biggest issue. So I'm gonna check everything else, and then lastly I'll quadruple check the timing again like I did a few weeks ago. So you know, fuck it, it's a learning process, and this is where I'm at. So this is what I preach, and this is what I gotta practice. So it's been a few days, and I actually got the car to turn over, crank over, but I couldn't find the GoPro, so I couldn't record it. I recorded it with my cell phone, and I'll show you guys in a little bit the video of the car running. But I turned it off because I tried to give it gas, and it sounded like the throttle response was slow. Like I would give it gas, and then would stutter, and then rev, you know. So I still think the timing's off, or the timing belt tensioner wasn't tight enough, so it probably jumped a tooth. So I'm gonna again recheck the timing, but this time I bought a cam lock, so I don't know if you can see, but the timing marks are pretty much just set right there. So I'm gonna leave those locked, so when I'm putting on the belt they don't move or anything. So I'll show you guys the cell phone video in a little bit. If it's shitty quality, I'm sorry, but you know, I was just excited, and I just wanted to record it running. So, and there's a couple things I need to explain as far as noises that you hear, but I'll explain that after. But for now, I'm gonna start tearing this thing apart so I could redo the timing and reset it, because I think it might have jumped a tooth. So I need to double check that. I tore this thing apart so much that now I'm just like, I know exactly what I need to do. I took out the motor mount because it just makes it a little bit easier just to access the timing belt tensioner right here. So I just need to take off the crank, and then I could redo everything. So I'm gonna go change out of my work clothes also. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit once I have this torn apart. So the noise that you hear is actually the distributor, because while the noise was going on and the car was running, I was actually looking into it, and it's the distributor. Since I took out all the guts because I'm running the coil on plug, I don't know what the hell's going on inside there, that if I need to recheck it or take something else out, but that's what's making that windy noise. And I know you guys noticed also there was a lot of slack on the timing belt, so I re-tightened it. But for the love of God, you know, it's been 7 days that I've been trying to get this to crank over again. It just does not want to give. So I think it's about that time that I bring somebody in. So I'm currently looking for somebody to come in, or if you guys have any idea what it could be, you know, please drop a comment, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But but for now, you know, I'm kind of throwing in the towel on what it could be, because I'm getting spark, I'm getting fuel. I checked the sensors. I don't know what else it could be. So the cams are set to 0. One of my buddies recommended it, and it actually did make a little bit of a difference as far as when it was cranking, because it does sound a lot better now that it's cranking. So there's that. But if you guys know what else it might be or what else I should check, I'd really appreciate it if you guys can give me an idea of where to look next. But or if you guys have somebody local in California that can actually come to my house and diagnose it for me, you know, drop a tag or send me a DM at our 6Gen page. I'll tag it in the comment. I mean, in the description. But you know, but for now, I'm just gonna keep reading online and see what else I can find. But it's, I'm not gonna give up on this because I'm super close to getting this rolling. So, you know, but for the time being, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Just stay tuned. We're gonna get this rolling and we're gonna get this out. Today's the Spoon Sports show at the Auto Club Speedway, and I didn't go because I was at home, you know, tinkering with this. But you know, shit happens, so fuck it. You know, we'll get there. So thank you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.